One of my longest standing gripes with The Sims 2 is basically the lifespan of Sims, and basically that it just goes way too quickly. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I went ahead and gave the game a long lifespan. I did kind of use the Sims 3's version of long lifespan to go ahead and give me an idea of how it would work. And if we go in the Dreamer house here, you can actually see that it's already taken effect in my save. I do have to warn you guys, or give a disclaimer I guess, that I'm just a regular player and not tech support, so what I tell you is basically what I know. And one of the things I do know is that SimPE is a little bit rough if you're a legacy user. You're going to need to go ahead and change the file pathing because I think by default it just uses like the ultimate collection, and that's not going to work for the legacy version. But from what I read online, it looks like it's very similar to go ahead and change things. But if we look at the lifespans here, it basically says that Darren here becomes an elder in 71 days, and Dirk also becomes an adult in 36 days. So very cool. I'm very excited about that. But let's go ahead and get into how we actually go about doing it. All of these things will be linked down below for you guys, so you can find them there. But one of the very first things you're going to need, of course, is going to be SimPE. So go ahead and grab this and just follow the installation for it. The next thing you're going to need is Simlogical's age group tweak. You need to grab this Agecons. And then I tried editing stuff in SimPE for the remaining days because the way changing the age duration works is it only goes towards new Sims. So Sims that you make in CAS or are born later after you've done this, or like when they age up. But it doesn't apply to your current Sims, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and just used a smart AgeCorrect because the option that was given to me from SimPE was not working, and I was just like, this is easier. So I do have to mention this will conflict with any aging mod. So for example, I had aging at midnight. I did have to remove that from my game in order to get things to work correctly. With aging at midnight, basically my Sims weren't able to age at all. So just be mindful of that. If you have any aging mods, it may not be compatible and you may need to remove those mods. So really quick, because SimPE can corrupt your saves basically because you're messing with them, really quick, we're going to go ahead and just make backups. So go ahead and go into your documents folder wherever you have a Sims 2 installed. If you're using like a lot of mods in CC, definitely copy your downloads folder as well as your neighborhoods. These are your saves if you're unaware. Like this one right here is Pleasant View and all the associated subhoods for it, and in 01 as well. So just, make backups of these. You'll be very sad if you mess up. I already installed the Agecon mod just because I had so much troubleshooting to do, but it would be in your downloads folder, and then you're going to want to head to your documents folder. Don't mistake this for your Windows. You want to be in your documents folder, and then go to wherever you have your Sims 2 installed. Mine would be EA Games, but I think if you have the new one, it might be in here, the legacy version. Wherever you have yours installed, doesn't matter. Anyways, go there and then make your way into downloads, and then I have mine in its own folder over here. Don't forget where you put this. You need this in SimPE, so just make note of it wherever you put this. And then real quick, I just wanted to show you guys my lifespan, and I want to make special note specifically of the elder life stage. If you don't like elders that much, you may not want to make their lifespan this long, because depending on how good their aspiration meter is, they could have more or less days. So just be mindful of that. You may not want to set it this long if you don't like elders. And then if you wanted to copy my days, here you go. But let's go ahead and go to wherever you installed SimPE. So for me, it's on my desktop here. And then go ahead and just give it a minute to load. This may take a while, but you should be good. And one of the things I want to note is if you guys are not seeing all the windows that I have here, just go up to this window category and then like toggle them on or off. You may need to relaunch, but yeah, you shouldn't have like, you know, too bad of a time. We're gonna go to File and then Open, and then wherever you put that Agecons, just go ahead and click it. Now there's going to be 2 tuning files here, and if you look at the type, you can see the TRCN or the BCON. We want BCON, so go ahead and select that. Now this one, I already see that I set something wrong. Basically, when you do the ages, like the days right here, you need to set them one less than you want. So if I want 6 days, I need to set it to 5, and then you need to do that to both the categories here. So baby min, baby max. I do want to make note that if you're trying to like set it to where your Sims basically don't have a baby life stage, you can't do that. I think by default it needs to be a 2. And I think this is basically just how Sims aging works. They need at least a day. There's a lot of weird stuff with Sims aging that's kind of hard to explain. But like say your Sims age up at like 3 p.m. at their birthday party, and then 6 p.m. on the same day rolls around, they age up like a whole day has passed. So there's a very weird aging system. But I have mine set to 6. So I would set these both to 5. And then you would kind of just do the same as you go through this. Another thing to note, I don't ever play with them, but if you do want to play with the plant Sims, then you would want to go ahead and make these values match, perhaps. And then I'm not going to mess with anything else in here because I don't know what it means. But just remember that, you know, maybe you want to go ahead and change the values on this as well and just play around with it and see how you feel about things because, you know, maybe you don't want your Sims to live that long, maybe you do. I like my Sims to live forever. I enjoy playing with them for a really long time. But whenever you're done setting up your days, come over here to Commit File, and then go ahead and go to File, Save. Now you remember how I said earlier that this only affects Sims moving forward? It doesn't affect existing Sims or existing life stages. There's supposedly a way in SimPE that you can get it to work. Personally, it did not work for me, so we're gonna need to open... Oh my god, my cat! Anyways, we're gonna need to open our neighborhood browser here. It's the 3 people at the top. Go ahead and select whatever neighborhood you're messing with, and then go ahead and go in here and open. And then you're gonna wanna go ahead and go to a sim browser up here. It's the 2 Sims that kind of look like they're on a post-it note. And then you would want to go through your playable Sims. All of mine are... Oh my goodness, Salem. All of my Sims besides Sid are done. Oh no, I think his changed as well. Yeah, Sid's days have been changed. Oh my goodness, my cat. So let's say he had like 8 days left and you wanted him to have, you know, 20 days left as an adult. You would just need to change that to 19. Just remember that like you need to set it 1 lower because I don't know, the thing is weird in the game. But yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and commit to this change, but if you did want this, you would just go ahead and hit commit, and then again you would want to go ahead and save it. I don't know that'll work for you guys, so that's up to you if you really want to go that way. However, you can use Lazy Duchess's mod and you just, you know, install that like any mod, and you go ahead and make your way to your downloads folder. And I again want to mention that you cannot have any aging mods because I wrecked myself with this for so long. I was so confused. And then when you're done, just go ahead and delete any of your cache files. and launch your game. I should get the notification because I did change my ages. So let's go ahead and pop into the Broke family so I can kind of show you how the mod works. So once you get into the family, it may lag a little bit. That's because the mod is already working, and after like a couple of sim minutes, yeah, here we go. Age check has checked and repaired everyone in Pleasantview. So all of the ages that were wrong are now fixed. So Bo will become a teenager in 25 days, Dustin will become an adult in 35, and Brandy will become an elder in 75 days. Again, you can use SimPE to maybe adjust their ages more, like maybe you didn't want Brandy to have the full adult lifespan left to her. I'm going to introduce another mod that I didn't plan to introduce, but there is SimBlender here. I will link it down below as well. And you can actually go to aging here and just like make me 3 days older, grow me up. So these are all really nice options too, especially specifically the grow me up one. Like if you're just over Bo being, you know, a child and you're like, I'm ready for this kid to be a teen, you can go ahead and just do grow me up, because the problem with the birthday cakes is you can't use them whenever you want. There has to be like a day left of aging. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of this workaround if you don't feel like opening a SimPE. Yeah, but that is how I add long lifespan to the Sims 2. You could also do shorter lifespans or maybe even longer ones, and you can edit them. Maybe you don't like children at all, but you really like adults. And you know, there's a lot of ways that you can modify it to fit your gameplay, which I think is really cool with this way. Because there are mods that already exist, but it's by somebody else's rule, and doing it this way just gives you that customization, which I think is really the most beautiful feature of Sims 2, is it's so customizable, with the ability to use SimPE and a handful of mods, as well as just the neighborhoods themselves and how they're designed. So yeah, very cool. Also, if you guys get stuck anywhere, feel free to leave a comment. I will try to help you. I just want to make you guys mindful of something that you might not be aware of if you're not a content creator, but I often can't see like replies to my own replies. So like say somebody comments and then I reply and then somebody else replies below it. I often don't get notified of that reply, and I don't go spelunking through the comments. So if you're trying to get my attention that way, it's not a very good way to go about it. So just be mindful of that, because I don't mind helping you guys, but yeah, I can't help you if I don't see it. And yeah, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and go.